In the 1970s, the suburbs of Chicago felt like the definition of safety. Tree-lined streets, lawns trimmed neatly every Saturday morning, neighbors who waved from driveways and gathered for summer barbecues. Parents believed their children were safest at home, surrounded by familiar faces. Danger, people assumed, existed somewhere else, in dark alleyways downtown or in faraway cities shown on the evening news. But in one quiet brick house in Norwood Park lived John Wayne Gacy, a man who would become one of the most infamous criminals in American history. Gacy did not fit the image of a monster. He owned a successful construction company and often hired young men for work. He was active in local politics and attended community events. At times, he even dressed as Pogo the Clown to entertain at parties and charitable functions. Photographs showed him smiling widely in bright costumes surrounded by children. To neighbors, he was talkative, confident, sometimes brash, but not frightening. That illusion protected him. Between 1972 and 1978, young men and teenage boys began disappearing around the Chicago area. Some were last seen leaving for job opportunities. Others were heading out to meet friends and never returned. Families filed missing persons reports, but in several cases, authorities initially believed the teens had run away or left voluntarily. During that era, communication between departments was slower and patterns were harder to trace. Behind the image of a respected businessman, investigators would later discover that Gacy used his position to gain trust. He offered employment, money, or mentorship. He projected authority and success. Few suspected that anything sinister was happening inside his home. The turning point came in December 1978 when 15-year-old Robert Peast disappeared after telling his mother he was going to speak with a contractor about a possible job. Witnesses connected that contractor to Gacy. When police began questioning him, they noticed inconsistencies in his story. Officers also detected a strong odor inside his house, something they could not ignore. A search warrant was issued. Over several days, investigators uncovered one of the most disturbing discoveries in American criminal history: numerous bodies buried in the crawl space beneath Gacy's home. Additional remains were later found in nearby waterways. The quiet suburban house, which had once hosted parties and friendly gatherings, concealed horrific crimes. The news shocked Chicago, and then the entire country. Reporters camped outside the house. Neighbors struggled to process the truth. Many expressed disbelief. He was always around, some said. He helped people. The idea that someone so visible and socially active could commit such crimes shattered the sense of security people had relied on. Gacy was arrested and eventually confessed to multiple murders. His trial in 1980 drew national attention. Prosecutors presented overwhelming evidence and he was convicted. He was sentenced to death and remained on death row until his execution in 1994. The impact of the case extended far beyond one neighborhood. It forced law enforcement agencies to reevaluate how missing persons cases were handled. It highlighted the dangers of assuming young victims had simply run away. It also challenged a deeply rooted belief that evil is easy to recognize. The Gacy case left a permanent scar on American society. It revealed that horrific crimes can occur behind ordinary doors, in houses that look no different from the rest. It proved that monsters do not always appear frightening.